Kind of continue on from my John Darling episode. So we'll actually have a go fishing tide mills, see if we can't actually catch myself a nice little place. Okay, I've got two of the rods set up, single baits, just one worm on each rig. It's per place, so it's blingy. Have a look at those in a minute. One's with a rolling lead, one's with a fixed gripper, and then the third rod, which is the one that I've just had built, I need to put that together, and I'm going to put a camera out on that one. Hopefully the water clarity has improved a little bit and we might get to see something. But that's what we're going to be doing. Let's have a look at what we got. So I've got my my Ziplex Pendletech Pro-Am match, which is matched up with the Achios Shuttle 656 sexy casting machine, and then on the other rod is my new G4 carbon glass tip, or M4 GT, and that is matched up with a Fathom 2 casting machine. Hey, come here! Come here! The dog spotted somebody eating sandwiches on the beach and he thinks that he's entitled to some. Come back here, naughty boy. Come on, good boy. Good boy. Stay here. Yeah, he knows what he shouldn't be doing it. And then let's have a look at the end tackles on this. So the M4 GT, the M4 GT has got grip lead, blinged up single worm on a single flapper, and the Pendletech, I've got a rolling lead, same sort of idea on the on the actual rig. They've both got shiny fluttery blades. Hopefully with the water visibility, that'll just mean that the place can see a little bit further. And then the third rod, which we'll talk about now, Matt Gifford has just done for me, and it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful job, beautiful finish he's done it. And that is an old 2500M, which always used to be my best fishing rod. It's a classic fishing rod. It's not a rod for the field, but for fishing, really good. But we'll get that tackled up and we'll put a camera out on that. So, let's see how we get on with a little old pendulum cast. Now, we have got the wind behind us, so all I really need to do is chuck it up in the air and let the wind do the rest. But we will give it a bit of oomph as well, just to see. Keep on practicing. They're still not very good, but they're getting better, shall we say. So we want to push out, push that butt out, and look up. Yeah, that went alright. That went out alright, actually. Let's have a look, whack out this Pendletech. See if we can get some distance on that as well. Don't know if I'm on camera for out. Back. Woo! Okay, let's see if we can lazy lob the camera out. I haven't tried it with a multiplier before, so it's going to be a little bit interesting. But yeah, I only want to go out just beyond the shingle, which is probably about 30 or 40 metres. I'm not going to pendulum cast, that's for sure. Need to put the breakaway clips down so that it's locked in the bottom. I don't want it rolling around. I want the camera pretty fixed. I have got a different cheap camera coming. It might be better. We'll see. So we're going to do a lazy lob with this, and we're going to control it under the thumb the whole way. So here we go. isn't it? Right. I might have just about got to the edge of the shingle. Look at that sexy trio. And then they're all mounted on Ziplexes. Cup of tea time? Absolutely. What a fantastic day. What a fantastic day. I'm glad I decided to come fishing today and not yesterday. I was planning on coming yesterday, but it wasn't such a pleasant day. But today, it's a bit of a breeze, but it's northeasterly, so it's coming off the shore, so I'm quite sheltered down here behind the shingle. And, ooh, that sun is hot. I've got quite a few layers on my lower body and I'm too hot. I was thinking about going and do some cold water swimming. I don't know, I might not do it today, but certainly it's in the plans. It's in the plans. It's meant to be good for you, so they say. I am so tempted to do that. I'm very tempted.
You're not tempted?
No, I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I'm just building up to it. I'm really hot at the moment, so it'd be quite a good time to do it. I'm sorry. Hey, sit down. I'm very hot at the moment, so it'd be quite a good time to do it, actually. Yeah. Are you going to be there for a while? Are you going to be there for a little minute?
A minute, yeah.
Just in case I collapse or something, you can get me out. Yeah, sort of. It probably won't follow me in. I'm going to be in the pants, mind you, so. Well, stupidity reigns. I'm going to go quickly. I haven't got a towel, so I'm going to have to rub myself down with my clothes. That'll be the last time you see me. Standing by. I'm on the camera, so. Sorry? No? As I said, it's been nice knowing you all. Whoa, that's cold. That's my lot. Woo! Oh, I won't be doing that again for a while. Woo! Let's wind in one of these rods, see if we've got any bait left on there, because obviously there's lots of crabs here. Going to need to keep checking baits and replacing them, otherwise we're going to be fishing with shiny hooks. So let's have a look at this one first. This is the one with the rolling lead on it. And sure enough, been severely crabbed. Get that rebaited and back out there, and then we'll bring the other one in. Right, all three rods came back in, bait's completely stripped, so I'm suspecting that old Charlie Crab's out there and having a field day. So what that does mean, shouldn't leave them out quite so long, I think. So we'll keep bringing them back in till I run out of bait. So while I'm having a little sleep, let's see what's happening under the water. Right, big heavyweights. Well, the baits have all been eaten, so hopefully we've got some crab action on film. I don't know if you can see it, but there's there's quite a flock of seagulls just circling out there. I don't know if that's a sign that something's going on, or whether it's just the time of the year, or what. But a bit like vultures circling on a thermal. Yeah, they're a long way away, so it's a bit beyond this camera's capabilities, but we'll give it a go, see if they come out. You can see them through the rods. No kissing. No kissing. Lie down. Come on, lie down a bit. Come on, lie down. Let me take you to me. Wait, come on. Lie down. Lie down. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah, me and Billy Bob, we're enjoying a bit of vitamin D. Lying in the sun on the beach. It is lovely. Yeah, I'm kind of not bothered about catching fish today. It's just so good to be out here in the sunshine. So good to be out. A lot of work's going on down there, moving the shingle around. Still, as I say, it's this time of the year, they move the shingle around, redistribute it. And keep Seaford safe. Oh, we've got a big bulldozer coming this way. Oh, he's not going to come here. He's going to dig me some bait. Right, I think it's about time I check these baits again. Right, first thing we're going to do is we'll pre-bait the needle, I think, save some time. So it's a carbon fibre needle which I got from Trident Tackle actually. Very impressed with it actually, very good, very good. So just put 2 worms on it. So that rips. Down there. Let's get the laundry out. These are a bit old and tired. Must admit, I was a bit bemused when I asked the tackle shop if they got any live blacks, and they said they had. And I think the tides aren't very big at the moment, so I wonder when they were dug. These look well dried out. But they're better than nothing. Oh no, they're some of them alright. Some of them alright. There's even crabs at the moment anyway, so let's get this first one in. With monofill you have to wind it all the way down and then lift into it. Take that stretch out of the monofill. How are we doing with the baits? Oh yeah, crabbed away. So what I might do, actually, let's see if I can put some floating beads on that and see if it makes a difference, if it holds them up from the bottom. Let's get some floating beads, put some floating beads on there. So we're just using these black and green floating beads, which will thread over the hook. Hopefully it'll just hold the worm up off the bottom a little bit. My pants are drying out quite nicely in this cool air. I'm not going to put them on, I shall stay commando, but this one's got a gripper lid on it, so you haven't got to break it out. So we've got these carbon fibre needles, which are really nice. Just putting on 2. I've got 2 baits on this next rod, so we'll bait up 2 worms onto the needle, ready to go. So don't waste time. So the quicker we get it back into the water fishing, the more time it's in the water fishing. So get a bend in this rod on film. going to keep moving the rod that's got the bullet lead on, just so the bait is working the ground. So we'll just wind it in, I don't know, 10 feet or so. So we just move that bait, the bait's moved along the bottom, hopefully the flash and the bling and the beads are flashing around. That's of course if the crabs haven't eaten it all, and we'll see how that goes. So the baits are coming back crab robbed, as you can see. There is still some bait there, but it's been well noshed at. We'll leave it on the hook and we'll just feed some more bait up on the line so we get a bit more of a large bait on there. So push that out of the way. Got quite a nice chunky one. Always pays to give your blackleg a little bit of a wrap before you put them on the hook. It makes them firm up, makes it easier to put on the hook. And then we're feeding that onto this carbon fibre bait needle. Try not to pierce the side of the worm. And then the carbon fibre bait needle's got a little recess on the end of it. And we're going to feed the hook on. So it's a Chinook hook on here as well. So we hold it in there, hold it nice and tight. It needs to be taut because we don't want it to push the hook off that recess while we're feeding the bait on. You have to start again. And there we have it. Just pull the stop knot down a little bit just to keep that all nice and compact. And then, as with my other rig, I've got a Trident tackle kicker on there, which is a very effective bait release device. We clip that into there and that holds it all in line with the weight for the cast, streamlining it, stopping the bait flailing around, causing air resistance and damaging the bait. And there we have it. Now it's kept taut with a spring. There's a spring at this end. Okay, so that just keeps it taut for the cast, but as soon as this hits the bottom, boom, and it releases the bait. Or as soon as it hits the surface, shall we say. But it keeps it nicely streamlined and in behind the weight for the cast. So you don't get a shredded bait during the cast. It streamlines it so it's not causing air resistance as it's being cast out, which slows it down, which reduces the distance, etc. And there we have it. Let's whack that out and see if we can get a bit of a bend in this rod. So lay the lead out, make sure it's taut, back, feet correctly, elbow up nice and high. We're going to be casting, then we're going to look up on the cast. So we throw the rod like we're throwing a spear and then pull on the butt end. So here we go. We watch the lead go and we break it as it lands in the water to stop it overrunning. A few seconds for that lead to hit the bottom. Remember, it's not a grip lead, so we don't want to be pulling it back in as we walk back up the beach, but we want to keep the line taut. We don't want to slack line, so it's the trade-off of keeping it reasonably tight at the same time not dragging it in. 3 nice multiply reels, 3 different Ziplex rods, a Pro Match Pendletech 2500M and a M4 GT. So in the Antiques Roadshow, oldest, not so old, young. I think now is the time, and there's the ferry going out. Remember we filmed that going out, so that's the same time. Can't be long, can't be far away from the sunset. Yeah, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Lots of swimming nuts. I am now one of those swimming nuts, and I'm going to go and have a wee because I'm busted. Well, fantastic day on the beach. Yeah, can't dodge the weather. It's starting to get a bit chilly now. The sun's going down, I must admit. I'm going to pack up and I'm going to go home. Friday night is curry night, so we're going to go and have a curry. I blanked, you know, it happens. You know, that's fishing, isn't it? So, guys, going to pack up and we're going to go. So I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a very good day as far as I'm concerned. The weather's been classically good. Yeah, and I got a swim in. What more can you want?